Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Looking at today's travel issues, we have an area of rain. This is a frontal system that on the backside is producing some snow and some mixed precipitation. Most of this is extending from eastern Colorado into parts of Nebraska and up into southern Minnesota. Rain out ahead of it, snow behind it, and this is a frontal boundary that's going to be working through our neck of the woods, that is in northern Vermont. Northwest corner, it could see it even tomorrow afternoon, but we have this marvelous area of higher pressure, actually a record-setting area of higher pressure located over the Gulf of Maine. It continues to blow in Atlantic moisture, but for the most part, our trajectories are coming up from the south-southwest, and this continues to blow in some much milder air. And looking at the temperatures, you can see what I'm talking about here. It's only about 9:05 in the morning, and already temperature is basically in the 50s. And this is what's going to be trying to make a run at us, especially during the day tomorrow before this frontal boundary gets into our neck of the woods. There's already some pretty good gusty winds blowing across some parts of the Champlain Valley, mainly the northern areas, especially Lake Champlain and northern islands region. But other than that, just breezy conditions, but very, very nice weather for Thanksgiving without any travel issues up and down the entire eastern seaboard. Let's take a look at the modeling. Okay, here's the area of higher pressure that's located, let me get this set up. There we go. This is right here is this morning, and this takes us to about 1 o'clock this afternoon. This is the area of higher pressure. You see it ridges way back into almost the middle part of the country here, in fact, mid-Mississippi Valley. And of course, the airflow comes around and conjoins the airflow coming in from the north, the convergence zone with a frontal boundary, and we're looking at warmer than normal temperatures out ahead of it, and that's going to be the case. So this is the evolution. This area of higher pressure scoots off the coast, but it still has a pretty strong ridge, and it gets into our neck of the woods in northwest corner. This is valid about 7 o'clock in the evening. So we can see that frontal system move on through it, and it just basically falls apart with a little smidgen of snow. We're not talking about very much here. And then another area of higher pressure ridges in behind it for a bunch of days. Looks like right even through parts of, as we get into basically Monday night, that area of higher pressure will be situated off to the east of our region. And this will continue to then have that return flow with a shot of rain, which could start out as a little bit of freezing rain. So something we're going to have to watch for Tuesday. And this is what we call a classic anafront. You can see by the pressure tightening up here. This is the frontal boundary itself. It narrows back, and the wind shift actually occurs ahead of the front, and then precipitation changes over to snow. We're not talking about very much. Let's run a total 6-hour snowfall here. So here comes the tail end of the front. This is our 6-hourly snowfall trajectories, each model panel, and then you can see it does make it into at least the northern half of Vermont. That would happen during the overnight period Friday night into Saturday morning. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.